Now you can hear me. I told you. As I was saying muted, there's always a tech glitch. I thought I solved them all. Apparently not. Welcome to stream, everybody. Hope you are all doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is good to see everybody today. And I thought, you know, I actually went to bed early last night. I don't feel terribly sleepy. Why don't we stream? It'll be amazing. I think I only went to bed at like 1:45. It's about 2.5 hours earlier than normal. So that's good. We're making progress. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Did you see that we have 2 new emotes, by the way? Check them out. I got 2 new emotes made by Epic Blue Mouse, looking super fancy. And then if you hadn't seen the MCC stream, technically now you have 3. No, use your math, Scar. You have 4 new emotes. Hawkeye, the little jelly just whacking the table, and the hello there. There they are. Those looking sweet. I love them. Welcome, everybody. It's good to see everybody here today. And as I said, thought we'd do a little bit of streaming today. I'm not muted. No, don't trick me. Don't trick me. I can see through you, Twitch chat. I can see through you. I got the Vex. I got the Vex on my side, by the way. Vex on my side. But yeah, welcome, everybody. Let's check in with the chat here. The Ken, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subscriptions to the community. Very generous to you and very much appreciated. Devolve, thank you for the brand new subscription. Cal31, thank you for the 26-month resubscription. Very much appreciated. Let's see. Kiro Ketchup, thank you for the brand new subscription and welcome to the Starship Good Times. Let's see. JC Crafty 00, thank you for the 3 months. Very much appreciated. Scar Stream, whoop. That's right. There are some weirdnesses with the, is that a word? Weirdnesses? Could be a weird. It could be a word just here on Scar Stream. Anyway, the announcements are funky as always, by the way. We always have announcement problems. Scarvis is speaking again. He got his voice box reconfigured, so he's doing good there. But it's still a little weird. I don't know what happened to it. At some point, I want to do a complete overhaul of everything when I have time. So bear with me on the very annoying announcements and all of that. So yeah, very, very frustrating. Rum coming in 60 months. Rum, 60 months? Rum, that is insane. Really, 60 months already. Lilo is better than Top Gun, and you can't change my mind. Question to the chat. What has a higher Rotten Tomatoes rating? Lilo and Stitch or the new Top Gun movie? you kind of wonder, right? You kind of wonder. Now the question is, does Lilo and Stitch have excess sweating like Top Gun has? Or does it have sweet music like Top Gun has? I don't know. Top Gun is 100. I mean, it did have 100 for a while, and then, you know, there's always got to be that one person that's got to give it a bad review. Imagine the sweat and the music. Yeah, I know. I just don't think Lilo and Switch can compete with the amount of sweating that takes place in Top Gun. See, I have not watched Top Gun for quite some time, and I watched it over the weekend, and I just couldn't get over the amount of sweat. The amount of sweat. And this is like, especially the people behind the radar and stuff like that. They're like, we got a boogie at 3 o'clock, and they're just profusely sweating. I'm like, why are they sweating so much? It cannot be that hot. It cannot be that hot. It cannot be that hot. I guess I could ask my brother who was on an aircraft carrier. Maybe there's somebody in the chat that's familiar. Is it like 120 degrees inside of like a radar? I don't know the technical term, a radar hut. Radar hut? I don't know. But the sweat was just blowing my mind. Let's see. Exos, thank you for the 5 gifted subscriptions. Very much appreciated. Very generous of you. Very much appreciated. So yeah, it's such a weird movie, Top Gun. As much as I joke about it being like Academy Award winning motion picture Top Gun, it is such a goofy movie. It is such a weird movie. I think that's what makes it so charming, is just how kind of awful it is in a way. But the music and the fighter planes, that is top-notch cinema right there. Anyway, back in the 80s, they just sweat a lot, I guess, you know? Guess that's just what went on back then. A lot of sweat, a lot of good music, I suppose. Joe Bean Joe, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subscriptions to the community. Very generous and very much appreciated, my friend. Let's see. Let me check on the chat here. Hot Shots is top quality cinema. Hot Shots. Jelly, do you know what that is? No, I'm not sure what movie that is. It's a very weird movie. It's here's the question with Top Gun. I can't believe we're just randomly talking about Top Gun. Did they create World War III at the end of that movie? And who were they shooting at? That's the question we all have been wondering for for forever, really, for people who watched it back in the 80s. I think I watched it sometime in the 90s, and I'm like, who is? I mean, you could imply that it's the Russians or something like that, but they don't say. They don't say. And I mean, generally, you're not just shooting down aircraft, just for funsies, or sinking ships for funsies. I mean, usually that results in like a bit of an escalation. I think that's, once again, this is the charm of the movie. You just don't know what's going on. You're just enjoying some good aircraft cinema. Anyway, welcome to the chest monster. That is true. Yes, you're right. This is the chest monster. It's growing out of control. I don't know what to do about it. I've outgrown my storage area. And as I said, I will be making the greatest storage system anyone has ever seen in my mega base. Should we go out to my mega base real quick? Should we go see it? Lots of progress on the mega base. Huge amount of progress. Progress that you won't even believe. Oh my gosh. So much progress. Like, man. I mean, I've been working so hard on it, like my fingers, they're not even working. They're all sore, calloused. They're all sore. Okay, here it is. This is my mega base. Bam! I made a line. Dun 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 dun. That's right. I made a line over here. But this is going to be actually my mega base. Yeah, progress. That is progress. 100% that's progress right there. It's progress. Yeah. So this is my mega base. I haven't really talked about it on a video, but I thought because you guys are all super cool and awesome and came out to the stream today, you could probably come and see it. But yeah, this is my mega base. It's absolutely enormous. I reconfigured it a little bit when Doc needed this chunk of space over here, so I pushed the mega base more forward, and then it kind of like expanded outward instead of like long ways. But yeah, it'll be super cool. One thing here, more spoilers. One thing I want to do, and I want to do with Green and Mumbo and Doc and whoever's on this line, is if we make like a road right here, I think it'd be really sweet, right? We have a road that goes across. Maybe we get rid of the river. And then we make like mailboxes, right? We have like mailboxes along the route, like Green's mailbox, Mumbo's mailbox, my mailbox, Doc's mailbox, and so on. Whoever's kind of in this area who wants to connect to it. And then, if you want to mail somebody at like a TNT block, you can. It's just kind of a win-win for everybody. So yeah, I think that'd be really sweet. I'm still not going to reveal exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave that for you guys to decide. I've definitely left out some hints for you to decipher, but also I have claimed this water area. And I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it. So yeah, I don't want to. I need the land for what I want to do, but I also don't want to spend my entire life putting grass blocks above it or trying to get the water out. Maybe we make a Gungan. I actually just finished watching The Phantom Menace. Maybe we make a Gundam or Gundam style? No, Gundam? Jar Jar Binks and his friends. Maybe we put that under here. How do you pronounce Gungan? Is it Gungan? Now I'm getting that song from back in the day, the Gungan style or the Gungan. Never mind, forget it. So yeah, that's what I'm planning. Also, why don't we just spoil everything today? I also marked out this spot over here. That's right. I think we're gonna build something up here. I'm not 100% sure what it's gonna be yet. I've got some ideas, but I claim this mountain for my shopping area. I might build every one of my shops surrounding that mountain, just have like a shop mountain. Be kind of sweet, right? A giant jelly, just a giant jelly shop. All the wonders can be found if you enter through the rear. The entrance to the shop is through the rear. Anyway, you know, the one thing on the server that still terrifies me is that snake. Anyway, so yeah, I'm super excited about my base. Can you, in the comments, guess what it is? Guess. What can you guess that it be? Let's see here. Oof. Ugh. Right. We need to do some maintenance. We need to do a little bit of maintenance. Wow. Two people said what they did, like 50 and 50, right? They revealed the name of it and the actual thing. Wow. Okay. You guys are way too perceptive. I need to give you guys better credit. I'm like, oh, they don't know. I may have hinted a few things, but you know, there's no way they've gotten it. No, never underestimate Twitch chat. Oh my gosh. All right, well, there we go. Some people already understand it. Matador Stadium. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. No. All right. Enough of that. Enough of these spoilers. I don't want to continue the spoiler train. All right. So let's get some supplies together. We're gonna go chill in the end, and we are gonna get all of the shulker boxes because I am out of shulker boxes. By the way, because I'm just apparently in the mood to spoil things today, I've been doing something lately that it's kind of wild. So I've been recording a grind labs in the background for almost 2 weeks now. I'm trying to get all the materials that I'll need. You know, maybe like fundamental materials that we need in Minecraft, right? Stone, cobble, dirt, terracotta, sand, gravel. You know, kind of the structural blocks that make up other blocks in Minecraft. And of course, we have deep slate for days. But yeah, I have been going crazy, and I basically have destroyed the world, and it's fine. But yeah, there is a lot of shulker boxes here, just filled with stuff. I have really destroyed the world, and yeah, well, we should have enough for all of our fun and excitement in the future. So it'll be a fun grind lapse. Most of the clips are about an hour, condensed to about 5 seconds, and I just annihilate the world. Just but should give us enough supplies that we'll need. There we are. Okay, so heading to the end here. What do we need? I'm going to release the ears. There we go. Release the ears.
Jackanana bit attacked. X500. Hey Scar. Long time no see, live. How are things? I was at Cust Sale last week.
Jack, well, welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much for the bits. I'm a Dodgin. I'm a Weaving. As you can see, Scarvis has his voice back again. You were at KSC last week. Oh, very nice. Very nice. So I want to talk about that. I'm doing okay. Hopefully you were doing well. So KSC, of course, did I say KFC? Not the chicken. The Rockets, not the chicken. Now I'm just gonna call it KFC. Like, it's just like embedded in my head now. Literally, it's stuck in my head. It's stuck in my head. If I say, I'm just gonna call it the Cape. I'm just gonna call it the Cape. No more chicken talk. I need a shulker box. All my shulker boxes are full. I think I can put what I need in here, and then I'll bring some wood with me to make some chests along the way, because I'm out of shulker boxes and this is an emergency. I need to clear this box a little bit for extra materials to come in here. Oh, hey, you guys saw what I've been doing off camera last night. Just been doing a little off camera mining, and we're going to take the lead here with this because this is amazing. Like, this is some serious diamonds, by the way. Some serious diamonds. I mean, did we win with all these diamonds? That's a lot. I don't know if we won. We're probably just going to be shy of build hype, but very close. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that. Trying to think of, I feel like I need something. Oh, I know what I need. I need my shield. Okay, so talking about the Cape. So Cape Canaveral in Florida. Question. Did you see any of the construction for Starship? Because I just watched a NASA spaceflight video and I was blown away that I was blown away by the work SpaceX is doing in Florida by getting that entire area basically Starship Base 2. So Base 1, I guess you would say, would be in Boca Chica, Texas. And then Base 2 will be at the Cape. So right now they're constructing the launch tower over at their Roberts Road facility. And at the tower, launch complex, what is it? 39B? Not A. 39A is where SLS will take off, right? 39B is SpaceX's. Is that correct? I think so. If not, correct me. They're laying the groundwork for the foundation for the launch tower. That launch tower is like, I'm not joking, that launch tower is probably like 3 to 4 times taller than the existing launch tower that launches the Falcons and the shuttle in the past. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. I would love to see some of that stuff, especially when the tower is starting to rise and stuff. Oh, it's going to be amazing. It is going to be amazing. Another PhD barbecue talk. Yes, we're going full barbecue. You know, them PhDs, they're just a couple dads, just a couple moms, just like you and me. You don't know what I'm talking about. It's my frustration with NASA's PR.
DQ 911-bit attacked. X500.
Now Scar's using a lot of math that I don't quite understand, but I'm gonna go with it. Oh, what were we doing over here again? Ah, the shields. Shields. There's my shield. Can I fix this, by the way? Is there any way to fix this? Because it is kind of sad. Everyone loves a barbecue. That's true. That's what NASA's like, you know? You have these extremely intelligent, accomplished people, and they're just barbecue enthusiasts, just like you and me. Add mending to it. I don't think I have mending. I have to go over to the ship. Any other way? Like an iron cube or something. Get one of these guys going, maybe. Maybe? No. Merge 2 shields. Ah. Well, look at you guys being big brain today over there. Look at that. Bam. Boom. Shield. All right. Boom. And bam. I shall leave this here. I don't want to get rid of that. I don't want to delete it. Space hamburgers. All the rage. Merge in the anvil. Oh, okay. Let's see what we got. Let's try that. You guys are just so smart. Okay. All right. So we got that. We have spare ender chests. We've got an arrow. I'm not going to take my chances. Oh, never mind. I will take my chances because I don't have any XP apparently. So that's the thing. That's the thing. Let's go grab some cookies. You still alive over there? Okay, good. All right, we'll grab some of those for the road. Drop some of those in there. Bam. We are ready to roll. All right, off to the end we go. And we probably should eat. Boom. Anything else we need? Water bucket? Totems of O dying? Okay. All right, you're smart. You guys are firing on all cylinders today. I'm firing on 1.5. 1.5, and I'm proud of it. Hello, knock knock. I do believe there is no ender chest. Oh, no, here's an ender chest. If there is no ender chest in a shop, all items in the shop are free. You heard it from me. Totems are scar safe. You're very true. You're very right. Boom. Bam. Do. Wait, how much are these again? Oof. These are expensive. Technically, there's no ender chest in there, so those are really free. I'm gonna put that in there, and you know what? I feel naked without my ears. Bam, ears are on. Boom, let's roll. Let's roll. Oh, will you look at that? We're still up here cruising in the lead. Except I think Doc's still ahead, right? Yeah, he is. I smashed those things. Wait, hold on. Where's my tower? I think we're actually below all of them now. Yeah, look at Green over there. His little tower's rising. Doc's is stiffening up. You know, it's the whole thing. So, I mean, at least we do have the diamonds in the chest. We'll take care of that. Let's see. Don't you have a raid farm? We do. It is just not active. It is not active at the moment. Tango has been sequestered in the hub. Whoa. Why is that not on? Tango? Uh-oh. Oh boy. Can we fly through this? Whoa, okay, we can. Let's just not die right now. Tango! It's Uncle Scar here. Tango, what happened to the end portal? Where are you? Where is he? Where's this guy? This is his home. Where is he? Let's see. Where is he? By the ice. Hub by the ice. Oh, he's over here. This is ice. Where is he? Below the ice? Tango! Is my actual voice channel? Oh, Tango! Where is he? I'm so confused. We're gonna figure this out.
Too? Oh, okay.
Oh gosh, okay, he's here. Where'd he go? Tango!
Hi, did you find your way out yet?
No, Tango, where's the end portal?
The end portal? Oh, it's at the bottom of the gazebo over here.
Oh, only good things happen at a gazebo. All right.
That's right.
All right, so where is it?
It's at the bottom of the gazebo.
Well, I flew down there, I didn't see it.
Huh?
I flew down there, I didn't see it.
No. Go in. Go over to the gazebo and then drop down.
Oh, and we have jump boost here. Woo! Oh, that's super cool. Thank you, Tango. Hakai. Oh, he dodged. Oh, these hermits are getting so good at dodging. Ah, they're powerful, they are. Anyway, thanks, Tango.
Yeah, there you go.
Man, that's the third time I've missed my Hawkeye lately. And you know, I'm kind of taking it personally. I'm definitely taking it a little bit personally. A little bit personal there. Okay, so let's eat and decide on which direction we want to fly here. So, wait, this doesn't have a tower. Let's just fly through this one. Wait, unless somebody's already gone through here, which I probably bet they have. That might have been a mistake. Maybe that was a mistake. Let's pull up our F3 menu here. Oh, my new F3 menu comes completely covered by my face cam. Well, that's a shame. I think you guys have said in the past, if you go east, west, like there's a particular direction you want to go, and then you'll have a higher chance of finding an end city. Is that correct, or am I wrong? It's north-south? Huh. I don't know. East, west, north, you know, they're all the same in the end. I mean, the world's flat, right? I mean, come on now. I've always wanted to meet a flat earther. I just want to like meet him and just like, are you real? How are you real? How do you think these things? How have you found your path in life? I'm just fascinated by this. I am fascinated. I just want to like gently shake him, like, how have you found this way of life? Just a gentle shake, nothing too crazy. Oh, well, there we go. If there, There is a head. We've got it. Yes. Beautiful. All right. So our goal is to get maybe 2 stacks of shulker shells. And then that should suffice for our world destroying time lapse that I'm currently doing. Then I'm out of shulker boxes and can't contain any more of our resources. Anyway, let me check with the chat here. So as we're going along, if you have any fun Q&A questions, let me know. I'm sure some of you guys are probably excited about Kenobi. Well, hello there. I'm sure some of you guys are excited about that. I have been dodging and I have been weaving the spoilers on that. So let's keep any spoiler talk to a 0 on that, unless it's from the trailers. So that would be sweet. So yeah, super excited about that. Let's see. Are you excited for MCC? Yes. So what do we have for a team? We have H-Bomb, which my sole purpose in life is to make H-Bomb proud of me. It's Sands of Time. Sands of Time. Light level 12, nothing short of that. And of course, we have False and Green on the team, which I think is going to be a really, really fun team. I think we're going to have a good time. We may have ended up last, MCC, but it was a fun MCC. We had a good time all together. Let's see. Sir Silver, thank you for the 10 gifted subscriptions. Very much appreciated. And Bro Nate, thank you also for the 10 gifted subscriptions. Very much appreciated. Very generous of you. So yeah, I think that'll be really fun. So let's talk MCC. What I'm hoping for in this MCC is a few of the games that I'm not horribly terrible at. So I need to redeem myself in Build Mart after the embarrassing incident in my first MCC. I also want to redeem myself in Ace Race, which I'm not bad at Ace Race. I'm on the leaderboard right now on the practice server. Like, I'm not bad at it. I just made a couple like terrible mistakes and the pressure of the event kind of got to me. So not to say I'll get a very good place, but I feel like I could get a middle of the road place in Ace Race. I think I could do well in Build Mart. Get to the other side. I'm not terrible at it, but I think I could do better in that. So those are 3 that I think I can do better than in my first MCC. So I'm really hoping we get some of those games. Rocket Spleef, I think I've learned a couple of my mistakes now. One of the big ones is launching myself and hitting my head on something above. If I can avoid that, I think I can move up my place a little bit in that particular game. What's the game where you do the puzzles, right? You know, there's a lot of like, you go here, you do this. I've got green, target over there. What's that one? Grid Runners? Okay, Grid Runners. I need to be more, I need to speak up more because I noticed a few mistakes, but for some reason I just kind of like froze and I'm like, why am I doing that? I'm like, you know, I noticed the mistake with one of the rails and I'm like, no, speak up, Scar, jeez Louise. And then also not look like I'm about to cry on if we play Parkour Warrior. I watch my VOD back, I look like I'm about to cry. I'm like so devastated by parkour hardcore or whatever it's called, parkour tag, whatever it is. I'm just so bad at it. I'm actually not thinking I'm gonna cry. I'm just I just look like it. But yeah, overall I love MCC. I absolutely love it. I really want to improve. And I think this particular one we're gonna do good. We're gonna do good. I've definitely been watching some of my VODs, seeing some of the mistakes, and then I think we'll do well. Predictions for you guys. Predictions. What do you think? What do you think are the games we're gonna play? What do you think? What do you think? I think we have to play Build Mart as a redemption for the last MCC and just the craziness that was the voting for that final game. We have to have it. So let's talk Build Mart for a moment. We're not going to discuss my catastrophic mistake in it before, but one of the Achilles heels for me right now with Build Mart is going and getting materials. I need to maybe watch my VOD over again a few times just to kind of memorize where some of the items are. Also, the items are texturized, right? They're a different texture. So that threw me off a little bit on a couple of them, but when I rewatched the VOD, I didn't notice it in game. But if you do hover over some of the items, I believe it says what it is. Like it'll say gray wool or something like that. So I need to use that to more of an effect. So I've been doing my homework. I've been trying to get a little bit better. We've got Green, as you said there. Junk Thunder, he is the Build Mart CEO. You know that there is no friendships in the Build Mart, so we have to always remember that it's not personal, it's business. It's business. But yeah. Practice streams? Yeah, I was I asked Cub if he wanted to do one, so we actually might do one soon. H-Bomb giving you homework. Pete gave us a lot of homework. I was just so busy I forgot to read some of his document. He had some like VODs and stuff to review and stuff, and I didn't get a chance to watch before the last MCC. But yeah, no, this time I've done a bit more. I did a bit more research. Watching VODs is very, like, to me, watching my VODs over again are, yes, there are cringy watching yourself, especially when you're failing, but they're very valuable. They're very valuable to see kind of where you may have went wrong. Let's see, Scott, remember you can fly in Build Mart too. Yes, I did not know that. And if you watch the VOD of my first MCC, which is on my brand new channel, by the way, we're gonna die.
AJ Chromatic Bit attacked. X500. There are some good resources for competitors on the NCC subreddit if you'd like to go more in depth.
Can you link those to me on my Discord? Almost died. Anyway, thank you. Yes, that would be great. That would be great. I have watched H-Bomb streams when I can catch him when he does the VOD reviews. I'm always doing something at that moment that makes it hard for me to watch them all. So I've been meaning to go back and watch some of those again, because Sands of Times is something that, yeah, I'm not the greatest at any like parkour type of stuff, but I think I could at least be passable at it by just understanding the map a little bit more, I think. I love how passionate H-Bomb is about Sands of Time. His VOD reviews are very entertaining. I love it. I love it. Yeah, but if you have any more Q&A questions about MCC, let me know. I wonder what the someone made some really cute skins for you guys. Are those the axolotl skins where it's like there's like a hat and some goggles and visors? Yeah, I saw that. That is really cool. That's really cool. Also, somebody made this one where I basically have no clothes on. It's just my buff, you know, like, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm extremely buff under the skin. And it was, I was basically wearing nothing but a just really buff skin. And Graham's like, that is a hard no. And I'm like, just jealous about my godly chiseled body. That's fine. That's fine. Have you ever talked to H-Bomb before? No, this will be the first time meeting H-Bomb. I of course I know of H-Bomb, but this will be really fun to meet him for the first time. It'll be really fun. Oh, come on. Where are you hiding at now? Oh, you up there? Yeah, they might have taken a bit of inspiration from the Third Life skin. Speaking of that, I got it. Never mind. Well, I practiced with Joel. Oh, dude, I would love to practice with Joel. Joel smashed it in the last MCC. Like, he did really good. I was like, whoa. That was very impressive. But, come on, die. There we go. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? I can't remember. By the way, do these guys just drop one shell nowadays? I'm confused. Did these things used to drop two every time? Anyway. 1 to 2. Oh, okay. We must have had a texture pack, or not a texture pack, a resource pack. Oh, data pack, resource pack, texture pack, whatever. We must have had something on here that gave us 2 every time, I think. I don't think we have that anymore. Ooh, ooh, oof. Oh, hello there. Hello. I'm just gonna hide up here before I die. You know, it's no big deal. Just gonna head up to the top. No big deal. I think okay, now I remember. I think we got rid of the double shell when they made it farmable.
Attacked. X500. Thanks for all you do, Scar. You have been an amazing inspiration to a great many of us, I'm sure I can say. Grian, Dubs, and of course you might.
Oh, it always cuts it off. I'm sorry. Scarvis does have a character limit that I don't know what it is. It just cuts it off at some point, and it's like Twitter at least shows you a character limit. I don't know what Scarvis's character limit, but thank you. So that's very nice of you. I very much appreciate your nice words. Thank you so much for that. I very much appreciate that. It's 450 character limit. Let's see. Q&A Scar, do you plan on making a how-to guide for building, etc.? Maybe. I build so weird is the problem. Like, I build and do landscaping not in a really like traditional way, if that makes sense. But I'm sure there are things that I do that people can learn from. Some of the things I don't want people to learn from me because it'll probably make their lives harder. Because I always seem to do the hardest method, and it's not always the best way of doing it.
Arbit attacked. X500. Did you ever get to see what was on Grian's bingo card?
I think we got the full bingo, didn't we? I think we did, but no, I didn't see the whole one. Did he put it on his stream at all? Like, did he have like an actual visual on his stream? I'm curious, because that would be kind of funny. Oh, he did? Oh, I'm gonna have to go review his VOD. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go watch his VOD. He had a visual. Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to check that out. That's sweet. How do we choose skins? I've only been a part of 2, and the 2 that I've been a part of, somebody just finds one and goes like, dude, look at this. This is sweet. And we're like, yeah, man. That is not too far off of how that works. It's hard to dodge and weave these things and also read the chat at the same time. But I put more priority towards the chat than dodging and weaving, to be honest. Just Jelly like to cuddle. Sometimes she's like, nope, I am busy. Doing what? We will never understand a cat's schedule. I missed 2 shells. I figured so. But we'll make up for it. What's your favorite season of Hermitcraft? Man, that's a really tough one. That's a tough one because so many seasons have such fun elements to them that it's hard to pick a good one. I'll say this, it is kind of a bummer sometimes, people dogging on season 8. Like, I had so much fun in season 8, man. I mean, there was problems with me health-wise, and that wasn't fun, but I loved season 8. I mean, we had the hat, we had Bodum, which was so much fun to have Mumbo, Green, and Pearl, and everybody, and Impulse, and like everybody like in that one spot. So you just this is one of my favorite parts of Minecraft is when you open up your front door, you can see what everybody's up to, right? Like, that's one of my favorite aspects of Minecraft is you open up your door in the morning and you look around and see what your fellow miners and crafters are up to. And that's like what season 8 had, and I absolutely loved it. Also, the builds that we did, those were some of my favorite builds I've ever done. Like, they weren't mega, right? You know, like sometimes people only judge builds of how big they are. But I thought what they were was a very, very proportionally scaled for both size and detail and immersion, right? that's kind of how I designed those wagons to be both visually, you know, of a good size, and also be very immersive in its detail and stuff like that. So I had so much fun with that. Yeah, I wish that season could have gone on longer, because I think we could have done more fun stuff. But with everything going on in the world, and with Mojang and stuff, with their release schedules, it really put that season through some turmoil of like what to do. Should we reset? Should we not reset? How to reset? Should we, you know, because for the moon, for instance, the moon, we wanted to end it instead of like a slow death like season 7 did. If you remember, season 7 was like the slowest death imaginable. Whereas I think it wasn't a bad idea to just say, boom, this season is done like a TV show. Like this is done, and it's not this slow, like sad demise of a Hermitcraft season. Like I like it that way. It also ended with us being able to take a break and just kind of like recoup. Unfortunately, my recoup was being on a ventilator, so I didn't get much of a break at all. At all. So, but I know it was good for the hermits to kind of get a moment to kind of relax and kind of recruit their energy and stuff like that, which I think it was really nice. But you know, I get some of the stuff with season 8 wasn't the best. I think we could have done better with the shopping. I think there was a lot of ideas that just never got all the way flushed out. GBNL, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subscriptions. Very generous, even very much appreciated, my friend. Very, very generous of you. But yeah, also our inspired Nocturne Alley that we did for Grian. That was a lot of work. That was a lot of work, but it came out so fun. Oh my gosh. That was actually a huge test for some stuff I'm doing for my mega base. With some of the designs that I chose to do in there was a bit of a test, mostly for scale, honestly, for my mega base. But yeah, I really enjoyed that season. But I would say maybe season 6 was my favorite. It's hard to say, because then I'd be like, season 4 was so fun because it has a lot of nostalgia around it. It has a ton of nostalgia around it being my first Hermitcraft season. I would probably say, to be honest with you, season 5 might have been maybe my least favorite season. I like the builds we did. I absolutely love the stuff I did with Cub. Oh my gosh, the pranks that we did were so much fun. But it was kind of a, I don't know, it was just kind of a sad season because everybody was so separated, and there wasn't a lot of like coming together, if you will, for content, which I felt like season 4 had that. And then in season 5 we were so separated that just was never really possible. And Cub and I tried to do some stuff to get, you know, to make it a little more communal feeling, you know, with some of the pranks and stuff, but it just wasn't thriving. Like the you know, the back and forth and stuff like that. But then in season 6, bam, we took that to the next level with you know, doing stuff together. And you know, Green had a huge part of that, is trying to like get the group to see like the value in like all these fun things we can do together and stuff. That's a huge fundamental change in the way we did stuff. So season 6 might be like my favorite, because it was long. We did so many cool things together. There's so many great memories. And it was before the dark times, the dark times of 2020, you know, it's fun times. Let's see. Let me check out the chat here. Scar, you should be a voice. I don't know. I don't think I would be too good at that. Like I listened to I don't know what's an audiobook that does like really good voices. Like the audiobooks for like, I don't know, like Harry Potter or those guys, the amount of like cool voices and changes they can do are so cool. But I just have this one note voice. I just have this one note voice. Oh, dodged and weaved that. Oh, come at me now. Haha. Haka. But anyway. Where are you? Are you in here? Hello? Oh wait, how many shells do we have? Ooh, that's not bad. We're making progress. Getting there. I will give Jelly some pets for you for sure, Iron. She's asleep on her Minecraft blanket at the moment. Dude, there's a creepy raccoon right now. He's like in the creek, right, like in our backyard, and he's on this branch that goes over, and he's just staring at us through the window, and he won't leave. So I'm making sure Jelly just, even though Jelly doesn't go outside, she's an inside cat. Just keeping her in my room because I don't even want her to even go by the window. It's watching us. It's watching us. It's watching us. Let's see. Who do you think, or let's see. Why do you think your mayor job, or what do you think of your mayor job in season 7? Oh, I didn't even think of season 7. I kind of think of season 6 and 7 sometimes together in a weird way. Like I see them together, and they're separate obviously, but I don't know. They flowed those 2 seasons well together, I think. Yeah, I would say that. I would say those 2 seasons flowed very well together. How would I rate my job as mayor? Oh, I started a war, I mean, I won the war. No, did I win the war? I didn't win the war, but also won the war because we ended up getting grass. There was a lot of things that I wanted to do as mayor that I didn't do. I regret that for sure. There were so many things that I wanted to do as mayor that I didn't do. It was a combination of things, but yeah, I kind of wish I would have done some of those in the end. Let's see. There was a question I was going back to. Are you watching Strange New Worlds? I don't know what that is. Scar, what happened to the 2 jelly pandas? I still have not got those back, and then I lost them, and it's very, very sad. I had the pandas. I was transporting them. Then I tried to do a transport through the Nether, and then that wasn't going to work. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll wait for the hub potentially. That didn't really work out. I think we got all the Shulkers here. There might be a few stragglers, but for the most part, I think we got them all. So at the moment, they're kind of in a limbo. What's my opinion on Obi? I have no opinion because I refuse to watch any of the links, or the leaks. That is, I'm tired of leaks. It's okay if there's like, hey, there's potentially like this cameo, but when people start leaking the ends of shows, then bro, what are you doing? Like, come on now. Like, you're just ruining it for yourself and everyone else. Nobody needs to know the end of a show before the show premieres. That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard, and that is pure just clickbait nonsense on YouTube, and I've had it up to here. So I've been pretty good about avoiding the spoilers. I think it comes out next week, right? We get 2 episodes, hopefully. So yeah, I don't know. I'm tired of the leaks, and like I said, I'm okay with leaks that say, hey, potentially there's going to be this character, or maybe the story is going to kind of go in this direction. But when you literally leak the end, that's just ruining the content. Think of the people who worked on the movie or the show. Like, oh, hey, this goofball leaked our show. Like, come on, that's credit to the people who work super hard on these shows. And the actors and the set people and, all the people who work on it. Not cool, in my opinion. So I've been dodging. I've been weaving them leaks. I've been dodging and weaving. I want to go in with an open mind. I am, but I will say, I got to be honest with you, I am terrified of this show. This show can undo so much of canon that it is terrifying. It is terrifying. I think we're going the wrong direction. That's a already used portal. That is a used portal. Let's see. If you could live in any of your bases in real life with no limitations, which one would you choose? Oh, wow. I know a house that I would live in. I built in Scarland. It's my ranch house. I don't know if you're familiar with it. If you're interested, old video from 2016, the Scarland Ranch, beautiful mountains. It is literally my dream house. It's like a cabin. It looks like it's maybe in Montana or Wyoming or something like that. Beautiful snow mountains, beautiful Golden Valley. Oh, I would live there in a flat second. But as for a Hermitcraft base, so we have, I don't really have a house. I never quite finished it, my like actual residence in season 6, but who wouldn't want to live as a pirate on a pirate island with a bunch of treasures? I mean, I might choose that one. I might choose that, but season 8 will actually be the one that I would want to live in. Season 9 that is. So you'll just have to wait for this mega base to get complete, because that's going to be my answer in a year. In a year, you'll have an answer. Opinion on Obi coming out. We just talked about it, mostly about my frustration with the leaks, and also how terrified I am of them undoing a lot of canon, and just, I don't know. Deborah Chow was very, very good in The Mandalorian, so I have a lot of like hope and respect for her. So I'm like, whew. But also I do get a little worried. I do get a little bit worried. I mean, so it's what's weird about Lucasfilm is like Lucasfilm does something really, really good and really, really bad at the same time. Whereas like Marvel's just like generally good, right? There's some ups and a little bits ups and downs with Marvel, but generally always good, right? Sometimes Marvel people, you know, they have a little bit of back and forth, a little disagreement here and there, but it's like nothing like the Star Wars community. It's like, so I'm just hoping, I'm just really hoping for like a really good show that unites the fans. Everybody's chill, everyone's happy. Darth Vader does a lot of heavy breathing. We get to see him out of the suit, stuff like that. That's what I'm hoping for. Really hoping for. I want to see Darth Vader out of the suit. I think we all want to see that. What do I think of the new blocks coming in 1.19? Are we really getting that many blocks? Are we really getting that many? I do like the wood. I'm glad they made the change from the original reveal of the wood. I actually mentioned that to somebody at Mojang. I'm like, that looks really close to jungle. And I'm so glad that I highly doubt that, you know, a lot of people said that, but I specifically told someone and I was very glad to see that changed. I think that was a really, really good change on their part. The mud blocks, I'm not sure. Oh, the good blocks are the mud blocks. You know, the ones that have that nice kind of brownish look to them. Really, really beautiful. No polished mud blocks makes them useful, but not as useful as they could be. So if I were Mojang, I would definitely have polished, the brick version, and a smooth version. All three of those would make fantastic building blocks. I would literally change the way I am building my mega base if that was the thing. So like Mojang out there, if I only had those blocks, I would change everything. I'd change everything. Yeah, the fireflies are a little sad about that. The answer about them being like bad for frogs, like I would think that frogs probably know not to eat them in real life, or they would be frogs. It's me. Like if frogs were eating those things, then there wouldn't be any frogs. I'm so confused. Anyway, yeah, I hope to maybe see them in the future. I think people are pretty disappointed, but you know, maybe we'll see them in the future. The concept art's a big one, the birch forest thing. So I'm used to being disappointed about concept art, being a Disney Parks fan. And if any Disney Parks fans out there, you know this. We're just built up for disappointment as Disney Parks fans, because Disney constantly releases incredible concept arts for theme park attractions. And then 6 months later, you get a dumbed down version of the art, and then again, and they keep bringing the bar down. So when I see Mojang not release, so when I see Mojang, you know, come out with a piece of concept art and then say, you know, it didn't really meet the scope of the update, like I'm like, I get it, Mojang. I'm a Disney Parks fan. I get this. So you know, like there are people out there that know. Yeah, Epcot. There you go. Cough, cough, Epcot. What about Galaxy's Edge? I mean, if you go back to some of the presentations they did at, Star Wars Celebration, and there was another one. I mean, we got maybe 50% of what they actually promised for Galaxy's Edge. I mean, I love Galaxy's Edge, but we did kind of get like 50% of what they promised. But yeah. Oh, Toy Story Land. You could look at the concept art, the original concept art to the one that actually happened. And so, yeah, we're used to this. So I wasn't as upset about that, because I gotta say, like, I'm used to disappointment from being a Disney Parks fan. I mean, Epcot might be the prime example of them like revealing a lot and then just scaling it back tremendously to the point where it's like, why do it now if you don't have the money? Why don't you just wait, do it right? That's a huge problem with Disney, in my opinion, is a lot of times it's like, if you don't have the money, just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't mess with it. Don't do it. You just got a State Farm commercial. I'm sorry, man. I'm not actually actively playing ads, but Twitch kind of forces them on us now. Ads on Twitch are so bad. So I apologize about that. I don't force ads on you guys. I don't push the buttons, any of that. That's just Twitch being Twitch right now, which is sad. So I apologize about that. I wish they did ads better. Like, at least take a cue from YouTube. My gosh. I mean, they don't do ads all that well, but it's better than what's going on over here. Let me check with the chat. I know there was supposed to be a Mary Poppins ride. That would have been beautiful. I know some people don't like, some of the IP infused in Epcot, and I get the concern, but I do think they did it really tastefully with Ratatouille, right? You have the more kind of traditional France Pavilion, and then kind of this little back alley takes you kind of into the world of Pixar, and it's kind of separates the two, and I thought they did that really classy. I haven't seen it personally, and I've been to Epcot since I was 8 years old, but from the videos and the pictures, it looked like they did a good job. And I was hoping that they would do that with the UK pavilion, is, have the traditional UK pavilion as it is now, and then kind of have that little side street that takes you into Cherry Lane, Cherry Fun Time Lane, or whatever it's called. And then you get the Mary Poppins ride and stuff like that. Yeah, but that got canceled. And honestly, you know what? I'm happy that it got canceled rather than have it done poorly. So, for that case, I'm glad it got canceled, because I'd rather see it done right. And I think that's my frustration with some of the Epcot stuff. Is like, I really wish they would have straight up just said, "Hey, we're gonna readdress this in 3 years." Let the old pandemic get behind us. Bob Jacob can, I don't know, try to scrounge up some more Disney Plus subscriptions out there, and then maybe we readdress the Epcot in the future. I should really be keeping a track on which direction I'm flying. I'm gonna go north. We're going north. Any updates on traveling again to any parks or other places? Not yet. I do want to. Let's see what got canceled. So for Epcot, they were going to do the big refurbishment, and the refurbishment that they announced, the one that they were pretty set on, they put it in the preview center and stuff like that, was actually a pretty dumbed down version of what was leaked at one point. I think we went the wrong. Wrong way. Wrong way. So things that got deleted from the plans would be this huge festival building. It was this massive festival building, and it architecturally was very interesting and cool looking. That got cut. It never got announced, but I believe there was a plan for a Coco ride, or a replacement of the existing attraction in the Mexico Pavilion. That never got announced, but I'm pretty sure that was on the drawing board. The Mary Poppins area was canceled. Trying to think of what else. There's more to it. Okay, we're going. Let's go this way then. Let's go this way. We're going which direction here? I'm sorry you guys can't see this. I'll move this, the little F3 menu, so you guys can see it. I'm using Better F3 mod, which is like one of the best mods ever, especially for like dyslexia. Like the F3 mod menu in standard Minecraft is a nightmare. I'm gonna go this way. So that got canceled. The refurbishment to Spaceship Earth got canceled, so they were going to reconfigure the attraction, hopefully add a better end scene. It was going to have a new exit, so it like exited into a new like post show that looked really like visually cool looking. So yeah, the list kind of goes on and on. Quite a few things were unfortunately removed. Yes, the Coco area would have been sweet. Coco's such a good movie. That was a great movie. Oh, yeah, that's a top 5 Pixar movie for me. What else? What else? There's a few other things that got canned. Sadly, Space 220 is cool. At least that made it. Not much of an eater, but it looks fun. Elytra check. We're doing good. We're doing good. How many of these shells do we have? Got a few more to go. Yeah, if you guys can think, if you know, Disney park observers out there, if you have any other things that I missed on that list, let me know. The Elytra's good. Look at it. Strong. Paranoid chat. I don't blame them. I'm holding the treasures in my inventory. I don't blame the chat for being a little paranoid. Don't blame it. F3 is a nightmare. It is, but with this menu, well, you can't see it with my face cam, but I cleaned it up. That almost went really poor. Opinions on Treasure Planet. I have never seen it, unfortunately. There was a rumor that they were going to add another pavilion to Epcot. I think it was Brazil. Which I'm sure that might be back on the drawing boards now that Encanto was such a success, I imagine. But yeah, that's been on the plans for quite some time. They even released some concept art by accident for that a while back. Oh man, I often watch some of the newer Disney channels, like people like, you know, there's sometimes that, oh, it's Colombia. I thought it was Brazil. Oh no, what kind of Disney fam am I? Well, that's embarrassing. What, don't listen to whatever I say. I think that should be a new thing in the Q&A. Like, take anything Scar says with a grain of salt. But anyway, Columbia has been on the drawing board for a while. They had a little concept art, and the pavilion contained no attraction when the concept art was released. So I was like, I don't think you should add a pavilion without an attraction. I don't think it works. I would love if Japan got a Mount Fuji attraction that they've promised for like decades and decades. It's been floating around for so long, because I believe that all Disney parks should have 2 roller coasters. Epcot now has 1 roller coaster that's making everybody sick, and they need another one. And I think that other one would be so amazing if it was the Mount Fuji roller coaster that they've tried to make for years and years and years. That'd be sweet. Oh, just the vision of seeing like the beautiful snow mountain in the back. That'd be really cool. It's been so long since I've been to Disney World. What did I think of Moon Knight? It was okay. I liked the first few episodes. I thought it's gonna sound really weird, but it's some of the best writing and acting in any of these Marvel shows. But then I wasn't sure what was going on in the end. You know, there's like the gods and they're like woo woo and like souls and everything, and it got a little out there for me. But Isaac, I'm gonna goof up a name, but it's not a surprise to anyone here. He did a phenomenal job with that acting. You know, shifting between the different like characters and stuff, all phenomenal. Like, way to go. Like, GG. Can we get an award here for this man? But then on the other hand, like some of the like the God stuff, I was like, this is when I start checking out of like superhero stuff. This is when I start checking out. But it did make me want to get a book on ancient Egypt, which I now have and I haven't read yet, but I will read. So that's cool. Got me into some ancient Egypt book. So that's fun. But yeah, it was okay. It was fine. I watched every episode. It was okay. It just doesn't really compete with WandaVision or Loki in my mind. Those are my favorite. Those are so good. So good. I need to rewatch some of those. I love those shows so much. Man, I was at the seat of my chair watching those. There's so many things we're dodging and weaving. We really should put some of these in our ender chest in case we have an accident. Even though we do have a totem on us, it's not gonna be perfect. So let's take a moment here and be smart. Let's be smart. Oh, shoot, hold on. Crud. Hold on, we're gonna put these in here for now. We're gonna put these in here for now. They're gonna go chill in here. Yeah, what the heck? Let's put those in there. Sweet. And in there, boom, sweet, done. Yeah, I'm not using my shield. Like I said, reading the chat and dodging and weaving, I prioritize the chat rather than dodging and weaving.
Regulus Serbit attacked. X500. Looking forward to the Scar World and Zcraft roller coaster hangout on Saturday. Smile.
That will be really cool. Regulus, that will be really cool. I retweeted that on Twitter for you guys to check that out, and then if you're in the Discord, you probably already know. So that'll be really sweet. Doctor Strange in the multitude of madness, multi-world, multiverse. There we are. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Honestly, I haven't been to a theater since. Actually, can you guess when the last time I was at a theater? What was the last movie I watched? Longtime Scar stream viewers will know this question. When was the last time I was at a movie theater? What was the last movie I watched? I need the movie's name. I need the movie's name in the chat. It certainly wasn't Lilo and Stitch. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's a good one, Cass. I like that. Lion King? No, I don't even think I saw that in the theaters. I waited for that for VHS. You know, the squishy thing. Rise of Skywalker. Get out of here with that. Jeez. Don't make me go on a Rise of Skywalker rant. Force Flames, there you go. Force Awakens. That's right. There we go. Force Awakens. Yeah. Top Gun, how old do you think I am? Oh, there we go. Oh, I love it. Yeah, that was the last time. Phantom Menace. That was one I did not see in theaters. I saw all the other ones, but I did not see that one. Yeah. Force Awakens was the last movie I saw in the theater. It's been so long. So no, I haven't seen Doctor Strange and the multitude of madness or whatever I said a minute ago. But I mean, it looks good. I know some people are kind of iffy. There's a little bit of iffiness out there. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably a good movie. Probably a good movie. Probably being a little critical. But on the other hand, I'm a pretty casual Marvel watcher, I mean. And so I'm sure I'll probably enjoy it, just being a casual Marvel enjoyer. I know some of the hardcore people like have this or this issue, but what I love about Marvel is I'm very casual watching it, unlike Star Wars. Star Wars, I get sweaty when I watch it. I'm going to admit it. I'm not going to hide it. Oh. I like this music. It's got like a weird, like quirky, fun nature to it. I like it. I want this for the background of my videos. How many do we have so far? I think we've got like a stack and change. Let's see. Did you like Interstellar? I did, but it it's just one of those times when you watch something, you're like half paying attention, stuff's going on in your life. That's when I need to rewatch. Same with Lord of the Rings. It was just a bad time like to watch them. So I want to rewatch them again. I think I absolutely love the Lord of the Rings. I kind of, I don't know. It just wasn't a good time when I watched them. So I want to rewatch those. It's been so long. And what's the other thing I want to rewatch? There's something on my list to rewatch. A lot of movies that came out, like Phantom Menace, the Harry Potter movies at that time, different things like that, was at a weird time. It's right when I was getting sick. So a lot of those things at that time were kind of a blur. So I want to rewatch some of those things because I think I'll have like a better appreciation for them. Scar, do you think humans will colonize planets one day? Oh, for sure. But there is so many challenges that we know and don't know yet to overcome, but I have no hesitation that humans will at some point, yes. But there are some tremendous challenges to overcome with those things. Yeah. I am looking for an end city here. We're finding nothing yet. We're struggling here. We're struggling. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. We got this. Worried. I'm worried here. I'm worried. Okay, well, we'll just continue on here. I'm a little worried here. How's the Electra's durability doing? That is a good. Oh yeah, we're doing good. I think we are getting a little bit of XP from the Shulkers we're killing, so that kind of keeps it chill.
Kazbak Gaming bit attacked. X500. Got a build I'm stuck on, wondering if you might have any suggestions that will jumpstart me. The basic idea is a prison or dungeon for a villager.
Oh, a villager trading hall. A prison or a dungeon. Ah, that's interesting. I like the dungeon idea. I like the dungeon idea. I don't know. This is so weird, but okay, hear me out. What if you have like a little bit of a castle built up, right? And the castle like dude or whatever, king, technical term. What if he like imprisoned these villagers, right? These villagers are like maybe magic, right? Maybe they're a little bit of magic. Maybe they're doing a little bit of black market trading or something. So like they're little, I don't know. I'm trying to pull out some like lore out of this dungeon idea of being a villager trading hall. I don't know if I'm going anywhere. I'm just like spitballing. I just had this idea of like, if they're all in their little like prison cells in a dungeon, but then they're also like still trading in magic that they're in jail for, would be kind of hilarious. And there's just like a fat king above them, like, yeah, problem solved. Put them away. But yeah, maybe like a secret black. I don't know. Yeah, there's some cool stuff in there you could do. If you were to go like a prison route, maybe something like Guardians of the Galaxy. Remember when they were in jail? I think it was in the first. Movie. Where'd that guy go? Oh, he went outside. I feel like there's something there, maybe too. Maybe something kind of futuristic. Potentially. I didn't want that one to hit me in the back, but then I was already hit, and I was like, why am I even doing this? It's like, just take it. What? 5 diamonds? Dude, that's a bunch of rockets. That's, oh, when I see because I'm so poor on Hermitcraft that when I see this, it makes me so happy. Oh, so happy to see that. Anyway, let me check them in the chat. secret black market. I love the idea of these guys. Maybe they're like magic, maybe even like inspiration from like the Merlin show from the BBC or something, how like magic is kind of underground, right? And these guys were like in prison for it, but then they're still dealing with their magic at other cells. I don't know. I love that thought process of like giving you a parameter, like a village or trading hall, a dungeon or prison, and then just seeing kind of where you can kind of take the lore with it. Don't die. I'm not gonna die. I'm doing really well. Did I hear Merlin? I really like that show. The BBC's Merlin show. That was a great show. It was a great show. Wow. Also, we got some really interesting music being played now. Got a little magical in a way. It's like a little pub vibe or something from Witcher. If it's a little too loud, let me know. It did get a little louder. Speaking of Witcher, I get sad thinking about The Witcher because I love that game so much. Almost lost that, and I didn't want to lose that.
Tobitos bit attacked. X500. Hey King. Have you ever seen any fan animations of Third Life or Hermitcraft? Good luck in MCC. Don't forget to speak up and have fun.
I appreciate that. Yes, dude, there was this there was an animation. I forgot who did it because I'm so useful as a person here. Like, you know, there was this great animation. I have no idea what it is or how to link to it, but it was great. Trust me. But it was like a Saturday morning cartoon quality thing. Oh, I saw that not that long ago. It was incredible. But MCC animations, no, I don't think I've seen any of those. One of my favorite, this was an animatic, I think. It was from the Mushroom Wars from season 7. And they took a song from, I forgot what the movie was. Something with like, he was an orange guy. He was orange. He was like a CEO, something like that. Help me with that. Lorax. Yeah, you know, something like that. That was such a funny animatic. How to be bad, I can't. Yeah, something like that. How to be bad. That was really funny. I kind of wish I would have leaned more into being just straight up the villain in that. I kind of like, I don't know, didn't embrace it enough. I feel like I really should have just gone all out. The problem with that in any story that takes place on Hermitcraft is nobody wants to be the villain because some viewers will just straight up hate on you. And it's tough, like, to be like straight up the villain. But it's kind of a fun thing sometimes to be a little villainous, right? A little bit fun, a little fun. But sometimes the comments can be really tough. Sometimes the comments can be tough. Sometimes people think like, you know, if you take something or break something, like you just committed a grave crime, and it's like, oh no, it's fun, man. It's just fun. We're having fun here. We're all friends. We're having great times. Don't take it serious, man. Yeah, that's a huge thing. Is not that. Yeah, like you could be mad at the character or whatever, but like don't ever make it personal. Like, especially that could be like real life with like actors or whatever. Like don't take it to the person that did it. You know? I asked a question in my last video. Are we ever getting another Skyrim game? Because this music is reminding me of what? A Skyrim, of The Witcher, stuff like that. It's been 80 years. It's been 80 years. It's been so long. Give it 6 years. Okay, all right. As long as it's not 80 years. Jeez. 100 years, man. I forgot the guy's name who's the head of the studio or whatever, and he was saying something about how we have to make this game this and that and da. And it's like, it's been so long, man. It's been so long. I get you're trying to make something. I forgot his exact quote, and it made sense what he said. You know, we're wow, my game just is really glitching. Is everything fine on your guys' end? Weird. I don't know what just happened. Todd Howard, that's right. He had a quote about something about how we want to make the game, think about the game in a way of that people play this game for 10, 20 years instead when we make the next one, instead of this amount of time. It's like, okay, but at some point we also do want to play the game. It's like, we do want to play the game. we do want to play. Is the lag still hitting you guys? I'm not getting any drop frames. I don't know what just happened. Check elytra durability. We're good. We are not finding a lot of temples or cities right now. This is a really pathetic amount. It's not a great amount. It's not a bug, it's a feature. It's true. I think we are getting a game from them later this year or next year, early next year, maybe January, February. Starfield. Would you play Skyrim on stream? Oh, for sure. I love Skyrim. I actually recorded a few videos on Skyrim and I never uploaded them.
Solarium bit attacked. X500. Higher Scar. Hope you're well. I was wondering, are you a musical fan? And if so, you got any favorites? Oh, personally, I'm...
Oh wait, it always cuts it off. Hold on. Let's see. What did it say? You said, and if you got any favorites, personally, I'm Homestead. I'll always say that my favorite musical person is always going to be John Williams. Always will be. Always will be. Nobody will ever compete with John Williams in my book. But no, there's a lot of good bands and singers out there, you know, doing their work. But like I said, John Williams is my absolute favorite. There's just something about all of his music that is just so perfect, and also not just as great music, but it enhances movies in such a beautiful way. Star Wars would be nothing without that music. It had so much to it. I love John Williams. I'd love to see him in a concert. I think he's still touring. The man is 80 something and he's touring. He's still out there. Oh, Danny Elfman's also wonderful. His soundtrack for Mystic Manor in Hong Kong Disneyland. Hey, there we go. Let's go. Finally. Oh, it's a little one, but I'll take it. His soundtrack is incredible. It's really good. For theme park stuff, man, you wish there was more. I wish they would bring him in more often. John Williams didn't do Pirates of the Caribbean. That was Hans Zimmer. Oh no. Oh man. Dang it. We're getting some bad luck here. Did I make a full circle? Probably. I would be surprised. I was super salty about John Williams' song he did for... Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign right there. Ooh, double. Okay, we're doing good. I always get super salty with John Williams not being able to... Disney not using John Williams' soundtrack he made for Galaxy's Edge anywhere in the land. I mean, it's a great soundtrack. Great soundtrack. I just have a feeling it's over here. I have like a feeling. Come on. Nothing. Elytra of durability will start to become an issue if we're not killing shulkers. So that will be a problem. Did I watch Uncharted? No, I have not. Did I play Elden Ring? No, I didn't, because I just finished The Witcher and I got Red Dead Redemption instead. I might play it at some point. It's also one of those games that I'm not sure I would be super into. Like, what I loved about The Witcher is it's like story heavy, and this looks like just attacking like very, very powerful, very big and powerful like creatures. But maybe I'm wrong. I have more rockets, so don't worry. Have I ever watched The Last Kingdom? I don't think I've heard of that. Well, hello there, everyone. How are we all doing in here today? Don't kill old Uncle Scar, thank you. Did I play Uncharted? Man, that's a game. That and Last of Us are two games that I never played, and I regret it. Just never. At that time, like, I didn't really like playing. So I go through phases, right? I think everybody goes through phases with games. When those games came out, I was really into like FPS games and playing with my friends. Prior to that, all I ever played was those types of games. And I was like, oh, I'm really like more into like hanging out with all my friends, goofing around, playing Call of Duty in those games. And now I'm like very much in an Uncharted, Last of Us, you know, that kind of style game again. So I've got, you know, my tastes have changed again to be like very focused in like single player games like that. So maybe I'll figure out how to play them. I currently don't have whatever the newest PlayStation is at the moment. So yeah, gotta go through phases. I mean, when Call of Duty, I don't know, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, that era, I just played so much of those games at that time. And I wasn't too bad, by the way. It was pretty good, pretty good. Let's see. CB Projekt Red is working on a new Witcher game. I saw that. Probably not out for a few years, but you know, it's good to know that they're at least working on it. It's good to know. What about Battlefield? Yep, I've actually played every Battlefield there ever was. There isn't a Battlefield that I've never played, along with Call of Duty. Well, I actually can't say that. I don't know if I've played some of those very early Call of Duty games, but everything, I played Call of Duty 3 and onward. Some of those games will mention that I might have played 1 minute of and be like, but I still count it as playing it. But I have actually played every Battlefield there ever was. Some of those, once again, I might have played like the betas and maybe played a little bit, but never got super into. There's certain ones I played, you know, a lot of hours on, and there's some that I played not much on, but still loaded it up and played it. Even that old modern Battlefield game, it was like Battlefield, it had like a date in its name. I don't know, Battlefield 2042, not 2042. That's like the new one. It's the one from maybe like 10-15 years ago, it feels like at this point. Yeah, Battlefield, there you go, Battlefield 2142 or whatever, that one. Yes, I remember that one. It wasn't a bad game, it was actually a decent one. Battlefield 1942 was a really good game back in the day. That's a good game. I actually was playing that when I was getting sick. Oh man. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, I'll get home from the hospital and I just pull that up. I started playing the expansion pack, the one that kind of went in an alternate universe. All of a sudden there was like fighter jets and stuff like that. I think I was playing that one at that time. I remember I had a horrible ulcer, like part of all the stuff going on. There was also like an ulcer in my stomach. And I remember I was playing, I was like, oh, like literally what I'm going through right now. Oh man. I have played I have played a little bit of Sea of Thieves, just a little bit. What building style do I find challenging? That seems like it's at the tip of my tongue. What is it? There definitely is something. What is it? Modern, super easy. Roofs in general are hard. There is a style that I want to tackle that I'm not sure is possible in Minecraft soon. But as for a style, I can't even think. What is it? It's like at the tip of my tongue. There is a particular style. Now, industrial modern's very easy for me. Like those click. Those click well in my head. The skyscrapers from Aquatown were extremely difficult. I think we always got kind of what we wanted. I think they came out nice, but they were not easy to construct. Shoot, I know there's some stuff I'm like throwing a blank. Art Deco is a difficult style to achieve in Minecraft. Well, that's a weird sound. That is a difficult style for sure. It's another style that I'd love to try. I've tried it in modded to great effect, but of course there was a lot of different kinds of blocks there. One of the biggest things that frustrates me about Minecraft, and something I'd like to see more of, is some very specific colors, like more of golds, like a brass. I'd love to see something like that. I'd love to see a few silvers. That would be really nice. B-Dubs and I were talking the other day when I was going over some block palettes. We could really use a few different variations of blue. Did you think of that? Like there's some blue, of course. Like there's some blue, but just not to the breadth that is like gray in Minecraft. There's so many grays in Minecraft now. There's so many variations of gray. It's wild. But yeah, Art Deco is a challenging one in Minecraft. Come on now, open up. There we are. Yeah, I guess in general, like if you could say, like you mentioned the greens and stuff like that, I would love Mojang to add more colors than focusing on so many different like grays and whites and stuff like that. We just have a lot of them now. We have a lot of them, and it's great. It's fantastic. They're useful and good. But if they were looking towards additional colors, like yes, greens, some blues, even some tans would be fantastic. And I think we're kind of getting the tan with the mud block, but I'd love to see some more tans. I'm just so like, there's certain blocks in Minecraft that I'm kind of like done with. Not done. Done with is a dumb word to say. Just kind of like phased out of would be maybe sandstone, things like that. Just we've used it forever. So that's why I think mud block will be a really great block. I just wish we had more variants of it to have more options. Give us a better yellow. That's a huge one. It kind of goes with what I'm saying about what I'd love to have is more blocks like a silver and gold. Like we have gold blocks, obviously, but gold blocks, they're better than they used to be color-wise. They don't look like butter anymore, but they're still not super useful. So I would love to have some kind of brass color would be wonderful. Deep slate is the current trend. Well, it's such a great block. It's such a great block. You know, we've exhausted what we can do with stone, right? It's one of the hugest reasons. Oh wait, I'm gonna go off and then I'm gonna spoil my base now. All right, I'm not gonna spoil my base. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it. That's a rant for another time. That's a rant for another time. It's another time. Another time, Smee. Another time. But Captain, the treasure. Another time, Smee. Another time. That's a weird reference nobody in the world would ever get. But Captain, what about the treasure? Another time, Smee. Another time. It is Captain Hook, but the question is, where was this said? It was said in a particular way and on a particular show, movie, whatever you would call it. There's zero chance anybody would understand that. I'd be very impressed if somebody knew it. I would give you a virtual hug. But if my brother was here, he'd be dying over it. But where is my brother? We should add him on Discord. Be like, where are you? Where are you? Neverland Pirates. No. I mean, it is Smee and it is Captain Hook, but the context of it and where it was set at. Okay, what other blocks? What other blocks? Oh, hey, we're gonna die, everybody. Other blocks to add to Mochi or to Minecraft. I think we could all agree that the next update. Okay, we could go two directions with the next update. One, I'd love to see an end update, right? Let me check the chat, see if anybody's gotten it. It's Upon Time. No, it's not from any traditional movie or TV show. So yeah, you wouldn't find it in there. No, nobody's gonna get it. Nobody's gonna get it. Nobody's gonna get it. Anyway, trying to think what other. So let's look at. Somebody said pastel colors. That's a smart. That is a smart choice. I'm gonna rant about flowers in a minute. We'll get there. We'll get there. Kingdom Hearts, that's a good one, but no, it wasn't it. Wasn't it? Anyway, I think things that we'd like to see, right? Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think we'd like to see an end update. I think the end is ripe for some improvements. I think that'd be really cool. I don't know. I don't know if they would do it or not, but I would love them to reconsider the textures of these blocks right here. They're useful in some very limited opportunities. I would really love to see them change these a little bit, but if not, that's totally cool. But what would be good in this world is definitely some variations, some new blocks, new treasures, better ways of adventuring through here. But anyway, I think if I was a game director, one of the big things I would say to the team would be this. This next update is about player interaction. Right now, we're thinking about how players who play together can better interact with each other. So things like the musical instruments and more stuff like that. I think that would be a focus of an update for me. Even if it's just like a quarter update, like a small update. Remember how they used to do some like around Christmas? It was just a small update, like the B update. Just add some fun things to do with other players. Interaction type stuff. I think that'd be really cool. And the transportation update can be combined in this. I think it can be. So if you were to do a transportation update, you would try to make as many of the transportation things through Minecraft be as equal as possible. So horses would have a gallop function, right? They would be able to gallop for a short amount of time. I think that'd be really cool if you could do like a little speed gallop with a horse. Along with that, you would be able to ride a horse with a friend. You could tell a friend to hop on your horse, and then your horse has a slight penalty. It can't jump as high and can't do the gallop, but still can, obviously move. So we would have basically a lamb boat, not a Lambo, but a lamb boat. So you would have, you can have a friend get in a boat with you. It'd be sweet to have somebody hop on the back of your horse with you. Like mine carts, right? Have like 3 different types of speed tracks, like a slow, the current one, and a fast. So you can vary the speed, hook minecarts together. So you can take a train of minecarts with you, redesign the push-pull minecart. There's so many cool things you could do with transportation in the game that I think would be really fun. The combination of hooking minecarts together would be so sweet. Can you imagine? This might be a technical issue of not being able to do it, but could you imagine if you had like 5 of your best buds on a minecart together? Like you're all just riding together on it? Oh, it'd be so sweet. Like all connected together? That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. I just think there's a lot you can do with it and try to make Elytras not be quite as OP as they are. Give some other options out there that make the other transportation options feel a little bit more useful. An update to Redstone, or like a more of a Redstone update would be sweet. I do have to say that I feel like the Redstoners have been a little bit neglected a bit in the recent updates. As a builder, I think we've gotten a lot of great things. We've gotten Deep Slate, we've gotten Blackstone, we've gotten a lot of attention, I think. And that was not always the case in the past. So I think we've gotten a lot of cool things, and I would like to see some of the builders or some of the Redstoners kind of get a couple new things. I get that they're going to get the sound pulses or whatever, but an update kind of dedicated towards making some additional redstone features for them, I think would be pretty cool. I think it's nice that Minecraft has a really good balance between building tech. I think it's something very unique about it, as it appeals to very different people and then brings them together. The ally, nobody got no time for the ally. I'm salty, I get it. I think the iron golem would have been better. It's fine. Or the copper golem. So cute, pushing his buttons. Don't make redstone more complicated. I just got used to it. Well, not complicated. You don't have to change redstone. You can just add more features to redstone. I know that Mojang has some new hires in the last year or so that are very focused in that realm, so I think that'd be sweet. Maybe we'll see some cool stuff for Redstoners. Okay, we know we're going the right direction because we're getting new portals, but I'm really disappointed in the amount of I mean, we're getting it's not bad. Like 45 isn't terrible, but I feel like we could probably do better, right? Who would be my favorite person on Hermitcraft? Jelly, of course. Jeez, what kind of question is that? Jelly, of course. We just haven't found her yet. A structures update. I think I get the philosophy behind the structures. Like, obviously as a builder, I want to look at those structures and I'm like, oh, we could do better here. But I get why they do it the way they do it. But I think where the structures fall flat in the end, man, I've never seen these, like a boat in this before. It's a strange combination. I want to find one of the big cities because I'm not here for elytras. I'm here for, I am here for shulkers. Anyway, what was I saying again? Oh, structures. I think what's found within structures is rather boring. I would love to see there being something in all the structures that you can combine to make you want to explore. I think that's just like a sliver of an idea, but I think there's something there that I guess when I look at Minecraft is all I think about is like all the options that they could go with by making things unique, right? There's unique tool or a unique shield or a unique item in all the different temples. And maybe in a far off idea that maybe those somehow can be combined into another kind of an item or something, but just encouraging exploration, travel, and like unique trophies. I think unique trophies is something I wish Minecraft would kind of emphasize more. It's similar to say the Trident. I think the Trident implementation was perfect. I think that was a perfect implementation of that item to the game. It's fun, it's rewarding to get. It's what I would have loved to have seen with the crossbow. I think they could have done a similar treatment to the crossbow. They could have made it unique. They could have made it more powerful. It's kind of a wasted weapon. Outside of it, if it didn't shoot the firework rockets, it would be kind of a pointless weapon. I think they could have made that uncraftable and unique to raids. And then you'd be like, oh snap, we got a raid coming in. We can get ourselves a crossbow. My crossbow thing that I mentioned, this goes back to 2015. I always said if they were to add a crossbow, the crossbow should be a short range weapon. Think of like a shotgun, if you will. So you have your bow, right? This is a long range weapon. I can shoot all the way over there, right? To somewhat of effect. It has a decent damage, right? A crossbow would only have the range of, let's see, maybe to that item frame. That's like its range, like really, really short, like from here to there. But it packs a huge punch. So say you have a creeper behind you, you could turn and blast the creeper. So like, bam, like, does that make sense? Like just bam, shoot the creeper really quick. So it's a very close range weapon. that's what I saw as useful for the crossbow, because you already have a long range weapon in the bow and arrow. So like a close range weapon, like a shotgun, would work really well as a crossbow. Hey, we forgot you. Don't worry, I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. So, so yeah, that's what I would have done with the crossbow. But nobody asked me anything. But so I would add, so in the temples, the pyramids, the jungle temples, all those different things, I would try to add something unique in all of those places to really make you feel rewarded by going and exploring those places. As of now, like, you can find some flesh and maybe an iron ingot, and it's like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just give the temple designs and all, that's fine. Just give you a reason to go there and explore. The magic update? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. That's something that might have happened potentially back in the old days, but not now. No, not now. That's like some wild stuff that might have happened in the past, but no. Hey, whoa, those came at me really hard. So I'm not up on it. I haven't been up too much on the new updates or the new snapshots in the recent like couple weeks. What's the deal with the supposed portal in the end cities? Or not end cities, but the ancient cities. Is there a rumor that there's going to be a portal there? Or is that just, you know, fans being fans and speculating and coming up with scenarios? Because I don't know. I got confused. I'm like, is this official? Is this not? Somebody help me out. No one knows. Both. It's a little bit of both. Okay, I can live with a little bit of both. There's some pretty good proof. Okay, so let's think about that. All right, so there's no confirmation one way or the other, right? Okay. So let's just speculate that it is a portal for fun. So we'll do a little speculation here. What is the chances that Mojang has another portion of this update that they haven't revealed, right? So say that does take you somewhere. How cool would that be? How cool would that be that they show these snapshots and they're like, hey, here is the things that are coming to the update. You get in the frogs, the mangrove, the warden, and all of that. But you're disappointed about Birch Forest? We got a new dimension for you. Oh, that'd be so sweet. Now, obviously, we're just speculating and having fun. This isn't, you know, obviously anything for realsies. But to me, that'd be really cool. That'd be really cool. That'd be such like a wild card for the community. The community's like, what? That would be really sweet. If they just surprise us and we're like, actually, there's this whole other area. You guys were sad about fireflies. We got another dimension, you crazy cats. That'd be super sweet. But the question I have is, would Mojang be willing to do that? Would they be willing to implement something in the game without it ever being in a snapshot or being told or said or something like that? I think Mojang should be free to do whatever they want. And if that's something they want to do, then go for it. Okay, how are we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How much do we have? Man, I'm just gonna put this in here for now because I don't have a bad feeling about all these guys wandering around here. I don't want to accidentally look at them and have a bad day. Anyway. So yeah, I think that'd be really sweet. If they surprised people with something like that, that would be wild. That would be really wild. The warden is, yeah, it's wild. We've known about the warden almost 2 years now. It's been a long time since they revealed it. It's been almost 2 years. Hey, can we find a decent size one of these for for once. Like, if we could find a decent size city, we could get pretty much all the shells that we need. Instead, we're getting these small ones that we get like 5. I'm here for mega loot. I'm here for mega loot. I'm just curious what a dimension, a separate dimension would even be, in a way. I'm just curious what we would want from another dimension. We already have the end. We have the nether. What would you want to see as a separate dimension? Oh, that scared me. That scared me. A super warden behind the portal. Super warden. He's the super warden. It is the superintendent. Dun dun dun. You thought the warden was bad. Just wait until you see the superintendent. Dun dun dun. That'd be really funny. The superintendent. Yeah, it does seem kind of super, you know, the current one. But if I'm not mistaken, Mojang has said before that the warden is not considered a boss like a dragon or a wither, correct? Unless they changed that. They might have changed that by now. I don't know. Correct, not a boss. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I wanted to make sure that hasn't changed. Like I said, I haven't caught up with all of the snapshots recently, other than that I know that there's no polished mud blocks in them, that is. When I see there's no polished mud blocks, I move on. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna put on brave face today. I'm gonna be a brave Scar. We're gonna be a brave Scar today. We're gonna make it through this. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be good. You can't polish mud. Ha! You underestimate the mud. And it's not so much that it's polished, it's just a bigger mud block, right? You have little mud blocks, you can have a big mud block. That's all a polished version is. It's just a larger block. Makes sense. But yeah, oh, wait a second. We've been here before, yeah. But that's the thing, like it's called polished andesite or polished deep slate or whatever, but it's really the same texture as the bricked version. It's just, you've been here this whole time? Just 5 blocks to the right and I didn't even know it? My dream that I've been looking for this whole time? Okay, then this is our last one. We need to let's raid this and then see what we get, and then we can work on something else. Oh, this is good. This is good timing. This is great timing. I was feeling a little down, right? You know, I was like, man, we're not getting anything good. We want to safely put our stuff away in our chest for sure. I didn't know this is a big one. I don't think we could ask for a larger one. Oh, dodging. Oh, weaving. You can't touch me. No, you can't. Oh, sweet. This is a good one. Oh, guys, we got a good one. Oh, this is perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. Where do we put our stuff in here? I really do need to take some time and organize this because it is a mess. Hey, that's not, wait, is that? Hey, that's almost what we wanted. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. This is gonna fill up really quick. This is gonna fill up really quick. I probably don't need this armor and these things, but what the heck? We'll just hold it on us for now. Beautiful. And let's grab some rockets while we're here. There we go. I have no idea how I got jumbo rockets in my inventory, but I did one day, so I saved them. I was like, I don't know how I got these, but what the heck? I'll save them. All right, let me check with the chat here. How are we doing? Chess Monster 2.0. That is the best. Ooh, you should try to build something sci-fi themed. That'd be really cool. Something like Stranger Things. I have built something Stranger Things related once. Ooh. I have done that. In the past, in the great past. What I want to do, and this is a spoiler. I don't know. Maybe I'll save it for another chat. We have a design that I'm struggling with, that I want to perfect, that I think would be something new to Minecraft. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it a little bit. We'll talk about it a little bit. Not yet. Not yet. In time. Hello, Mr. Mattress Store. Okay, Mars, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I gotta finish my mattress shop. I forgot to put the signs in it and let the hermits know it's open. I was working that video took so long to make, and it feels like not a lot really occurred in the video in some ways, and then in some eyes it might be a lot. Like, right, we transformed that tree. I can't tell you how long it took to transform that tree. That tree took so long. Oh my gosh, I never thought it would end. Because, you know, obviously then I keep like, oh, if I do this color, I can bring this in. Oh, I should add carpets now. Oh, I should add more banners. Oh, banners take a ton of wool to make. Banners are very expensive to make. That's a lot of wool to go into a banner. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild how much wool is in a banner. I've ever met Green in real life. I have not met him, but I have seen him in real life. I saw him at 2016. That was the first time I ever was introduced to what the green. I didn't know who Green was at all until 2016. Minecon. But yeah, we didn't know each other, so I didn't meet him. Hopefully, oh, this is it. We're gonna go down. Okay, we're safe. Yeah, hopefully there's a Minecon in the future. There's so many people that I know now that I'd like to meet, that I didn't know then. Come on, open up. Open up one. I got an arrow for you. Come on. There you go. There we go. All right, let me check in the chat here. Let's see. I wonder how feasible HermitCon would be. I don't know. You know, it's kind of one of those things that, I don't know. Like you just make videos and you don't realize sometimes, like, I don't know. I have a bad perception of like numbers. Nobody's surprised. Like when we you know, said we were going to do a meetup in Nashville, and we gave like we didn't know if it was going to be possible, how things were going to go, and when we actually were able to do it, we didn't give a lot of time, right? We didn't give a lot of like warning for people, and that's just because we just didn't know, based on like just the wild schedules of what was going on that week, especially everybody flying in from Europe and coming from the West Coast and all that stuff. And when we did able to find a time to do it, we didn't give, as I said, much time for people to come, and still like 300 or 500 people showed up, and it was like, oh my gosh. So if we had a HermitCon, we would have to anticipate, it would have to be well done. It couldn't just be like a throw together thing, because yeah, I don't know, it would have to be well put together. That's what we were hoping for with like Minecon, right? That's a perfect opportunity. Everyone's, you know, kind of coalescing around our love of Minecraft. Then unfortunately that stuff all got canceled. So hopefully in the future there is a Minecon where we can all get together. We can have an actual like hermit meetup for everybody. That would be so much fun. That'd be so much fun. It is so rewarding to meet you guys in real life. And it's been so long since I had that opportunity. The last opportunity I had to meet viewers outside of just like people stopping you at like Disneyland or something was at in Seattle for the opening of the Minecraft museum at the Mopop Museum. I almost said Mopop. That was the last time. That was absolutely insane. That was insane. was insane. That was so cool. The amount of people that showed up and that I got to meet was so fun. All the different people, and oh, they like this and they remember this from the past, and just it was so cool. I had so much fun doing that. I had so much fun. I remember I stayed so much longer than the people said, like you stayed like 4 times longer than we anticipated. I'm like, I gotta meet the people. Gotta hear everybody. Hear the stories. So that was so much fun. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, I'd love to have an opportunity like that again. Unfortunately, these dark times that we're living in doesn't make sometimes that stuff possible, but I think it'll become more possible in the future, that these opportunities will start popping up again. I don't know. Was anybody there at the meetup at in Seattle at the? I keep calling it the Mopop, the Mopop Museum, which is a great museum, by the way. If you haven't been there, they've got Luke Skywalker's real lightsaber and Darth Vader's lightsaber, and so much more. Like, it's unbelievable the pop culture stuff they have in that place. I was blown away. I probably sounded like, oh my god, I couldn't. The person giving me a tour from there must have just thought I was crazy. I was like, oh, and you got Darth Vader's lightsaber, and you got Luke's lightsaber, and you got the 20,000 Space Odyssey ship. Oh my god. So I was a big old geek in the best of ways there, enjoying some crazy cool science fiction. I would like to go to England for sure. It's on my list. I really want to go to Tokyo. I want to go to Tokyo around the time when Tokyo Disney Springs opened, to kind of take in that too, because that's probably would be one of the greatest theme park achievements ever. So I'd love to go to Tokyo, see all the cool stuff there, and then see Tokyo Disney Springs. That'd be really cool. Let's see. Oh, you went to the Minecraft exhibit at the museum. Fantastic. Yeah, it was great. I think it's moved on. I think it moved to another country. I forgot where, but I'm pretty sure it's not there anymore. I mean, that exhibit opened right before the pandemic. It was brutal, because I came back from Nashville with Minecon, and then got a terrible infection, and then went there still on like a lot of antibiotics, but it's great. Let's see. Did you know Duffy the Disney Bear is? I do know what that is. It started in Tokyo. They brought it to Disney parks in the United States. It's never really quite caught on to how popular it is in Tokyo. Like, it is super popular in Tokyo. Oh, hey, for the beautiful Disney nerds out there, I have a theory. I want to run it by you guys. What are your thoughts on this? So we know that Tokyo Disney Seas is completely redoing their Space Mountain, right? So Space Mountain, they're literally tearing their Space Mountain down and rebuilding it to be a next generation Space Mountain. And then I'm thinking, wow, what is the ride system going to be for this? This looks incredible. I highly doubt they're going to go with a similar ride system if they're going to go to such incredible lengths to tear the existing Space Mountain building down and rebuild it. So, like, what are they going to do? And then Guardians of the Galaxy at Epcot opens. And I'm like, oh, this is what they're going to do. They're going to use this ride system from Guardians of the Galaxy. That's why they're tearing this building down, because this ride system would require a much larger show building to contain it. And I'm like, oh, it makes perfect sense. They're going to build the new, like, Omni coaster stuff that Disney's invented at Tokyo Disneyland in their new, oh my gosh, 15 diamonds. Yeah. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. So yeah, they're using the Omni coaster, this brand new technology, brand new ride system. They're gonna do it there. 99% of you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but that one person out there is like, I see, you're right, Scar. You're right. You're right. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing, which would be really cool. And it'll kind of make Disneyland and Disney World Space Mountain look kind of sad in a way. But on the other hand, the Guardians ride is very popular, but it's making a lot of people sick. I think they've got a permanent custodial squad at the exit to that attraction now. Go. I think we almost got this. Come on. There's a shell up there. I'm not that tall to ride the roller coaster, apparently. Come on. Come on. There we go. Sweet. Anyway, let's check out the chat. Durability. I will check that for sure. Let's see. Did you start watching the Obi-Wan series? It's not out till next week, right? Let me see. Anybody agree with me on my theory? Or is it so Disney, is it so nerdy that people are just like, Scar, I don't even know what you're talking about at this point. Scar, you started rambling about an hour ago and I've lost track. I think it's plausible. Okay, so we rated that. So let's do some of these smaller offshoot buildings. I trust you. I trust your Disney knowledge to be true. Oh, there's a lot of little particles here. This is gonna be tough. And we should have repaired our bow and arrow before coming here. Oh wow, there's a lot of these on the outside. Oh, come on. There we go. That's one. Let's get the other one. Seriously, where is all these coming from? Oh wow, there's so many of them. I'm just gonna float away. Higher and higher we go. You know me. Just keep getting higher. At least we can get the ones down here. I've got feather falling on. That could have been really, really bad. Oh my gosh. That could have been really, really bad. How are they still coming after me? Leave me alone. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. Deep breaths. We got this. Deep breaths. We're good. Just gonna take a couple deep breaths here. Don't mind me. Just relaxing. That was very frightening. Wow. I was not anticipating hitting the ground that hard. I really feel lately that unless I had low health, I don't know. I might have had low health, but I really don't feel like I hit the ground that hard. I noticed it's just so much. Oh, I had 4 hearts. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Ooh, wow. Wow, it is such a good call. You guys told me to get a token. I'm still like a little bit shocked because we could have lost a lot of loot by dying there. Wow. Now I have a question for you guys. Has anybody been to Disney post-COVID, especially like in the last like 4 or 5 months? Like, what's it like? Is it, you hear a lot of opinions like, oh, the magic's gone, oh this, oh that. Like, what's your actual opinion by going? I know that like Disney's being as greedy as possible with all of their stuff, but is it still enjoyable when you're there? I hear so many people going on and on about it. but it's like, well, what's the actual opinion of people who've actually went? I know the reservation systems are kind of a nightmare and mobile dining and all that nonsense, but cast members seem sad. I've heard that. I've heard that. It's not understood of kind of what they went through. Character hugs have finally returned to Walt Disney World. Would you hate me if I said I'm disappointed? not that I don't want people to get their hugs, but I really, just from like the videos I saw, I really liked how the characters were able to just like walk around and do funny things, like interact with other characters and stuff like that. I love seeing that. But now it's like, now they're just caught in lines of people looking for hugs. It's like, I might be the anti-hugger, I guess, now at this point. People probably are looking down on me, but I just loved when characters were able to do like fun interactions and like rides and go up on top of buildings and stuff. I just thought that was really cool. And now the characters are kind of stuck back in meet and greet lines where it's just a character, you walk up, you get a picture, and you move on. And that's okay. I mean, yeah, some people really enjoy that. That's where they find their enjoyment from the parks, and that's totally fine. Personally, I'm kind of an anti-hugger, I guess, according to the chat at the moment. But I liked how the characters were able to do more stuff instead of just be, you know, relegated to a line of people just getting a picture. But like I said, I don't want to take any enjoyment away from anyone if that's what they enjoy, but I did like seeing that. It looked like it was even more fun for the cast members, being able to like do silly things with other characters and stuff. What I think is a reasonable thing is if there was a bit of a combination of it, if they allowed some of the cast members to do some of the stuff they were doing during the pandemic, like going in buildings you didn't even realize you could go up into, and like looking out windows and like waving to people. It just adds the ambiance and the energy to the land. So, you know, you could have your hugs, but it'd be cool if some of the cast members did some of that stuff still, because I thought it added a lot. It was a lot like how in the past cast members in costumes interacted with guests. It was more in like the recent like 20 or so years that they were really kind of relegated to only being in lines for people to get pictures with. That's more of like a recent like phenomenon. I like the parks and they were 20% capacity. Man, there was a time when I was like, when going to the parks would have been amazing. When Disneyland first opened, when the capacity was super low, everybody was staying apart from each other. I'm like, oh, this is prime for me. This is my kind of place. This is my kind of place. You get your space. It wasn't very crowded. Was that like, when was that? When did they open them back up? When did Disneyland open back up? Was it 2020? I feel like it wasn't, but maybe it was. But it was like pre-Delta, whatever it was. So I guess it was pre-vaccine, whatever. It was before that surge when it was like super chill for a little while. I was like, that would have been a great time to go when lower capacity was a thing. But now it's jammed. Now it's jammed and super expensive. Alas. I've never been a person that enjoyed being jammed and packed. Yeah, that's just never been me. Never enjoyed being jammed and packed. I 100% agree. June 21st is when it opened. There we go. Sweet. Hello over there. Hello. So in Disney's latest move of greed, there was a rumor. I think they even dispelled it and said, hey, this isn't actually true, but I wouldn't even put it past them that they were thinking about doing it by charging for room service or like room cleaning services. And I was saying, okay. How about this? How about this, Disney? Obviously, in a price of a room, you would think that the price of the room being cleaned would be included in the price of the room, right? You would think that, you know, if you're going to charge this much for a room, part of that cost is the being cleaned up, you know, the sheets and the towels and everything. And then they're like, hey, maybe we'll actually charge extra for that, and be like, oh, that's fine as long as you lower the price of the room. Right? You'd lower the price of the room. Lower the base price. But no, that's not at all what they're going to do. They're going to just charge on top of the existing price. So frustrating. Which is, they did dispel that rumor, but I don't put it past them thinking about it these days. Not with the current regime. Let's see. I pass and clean my own space, but you should get a discount on your room because the fee for the room being cleaned is built into the price of the existing cost of the room. By them removing a feature and charging you the same, that's not fair. That's where it's not fair. So maybe you could have that option, and that would be actually an interesting option. But the room would have to go down in cost. Just charging for the steering wheel. Yeah, kind of. All right, let's see. How many have we got now? Oh, we have so many. Oh my gosh, we have so many shulkers. This is gonna be great. This is gonna help so much in our move to our mega base too. All these shulkers are gonna be absolutely wonderful. Oh no, speed. Oh my gosh. I have a need for the speed. I got a need for speed. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying.
Cyril_Starborn bit attacked. X500.
That was terrifying. It's time to go home. Is that a subtle way of saying I pushed my luck in the end? Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Whew. That might be a subtle way of saying it's time to cut our losses and get out of here. All right, let's clean up. I think we've got a few shells on the field here. Let's get those. Let's get those out of here. Wow. I think we've cleared most of the area. These guys are just hard to get. Durability is great on the Elytra. We're killing tons of shulkers, getting us plenty. Hold on here. No, 13713. Thank you so much for the 20 gifted subscriptions to the community. That is very, very generous of you and very much appreciated. That's very, very generous of you. I thank you so much for the support. And Sweaty48, thank you for the 5 gifted subscriptions. Very generous of you, very much appreciated. Yeah, thank you so much for that. Let's see. The Ken, thank you so much for another 5 gifted subscriptions to the community. Wonderfully generous and very much appreciated. Very, very much. Very, very much. It's very generous of you all. Thank you so much for the support. I know I've got more shulkers out here, but I probably have lost them. The jelly just banging on the table is, I don't know why, but it's very funny and very satisfying. It's very, very funny. Why don't you go inside? It would be way easier to kill you. You sound like a lazy serial killer. Man, I'm here to kill you, but man, like if you could just go inside, it'd be so much easier. It's so morbid. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. Oh gosh. That is the worst thing you've ever heard me say. A lazy serial killer. Gosh, that would make a funny skit. That'd make a funny skit. A lazy serial killer. It's like, I've said much worse. Now I'm questioning what I've said in the past. Yeah, that emote is hilarious. What's funny too is it looks like her mouth's opening, but it's actually just her paw, which I think makes it even better. Shadow Star, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subscriptions. Go inside, I want to kill you. It just makes things a lot easier. Come on, come on. I've got shells on the field. I've got hearts down. I've got shells on the field. Whoa, whoa, I didn't see you there. Dodging, weaving. I keep thinking that's gonna come back and get me. And it did. I haven't played Elder Ring. I might sometime. But like I mentioned it before, kind of like the I like The Witcher in a way better. If that makes sense. I guess I've been trying to think about this. Like we talked about this in the oh, false. I have a bed right here. I'll sleep here in the end for you. Jimmy NL, thank you so much for the 10 gifted tickets aboard the Starship Good Times. Thank you so much for your support. Very, very much appreciated, my friend. Very, very much. That means so much. And Trash and Coyote, thank you for the brand new subscription. Very much appreciated. Very, very much. Very much. You guys are beyond generous, and I appreciate it very much. What was I saying again? Something about Elder Ring. Have I played Destiny? No, I have not played Destiny. I know a lot of people that really enjoyed it. Just never got into it myself. Nothing against it, just one of those things you just never quite got into, you know? I think I was at E3 the year Destiny got released, because I remember they had a big deal. Like the Activision booth had a massive like Destiny setup there. It was also the year that Battlefield had that police game. You remember it was like Police and Robbers? It was a Battlefield version of that. That was the same year. The game might have been a little hokey, but Hardline, there you go, Battlefield Hardline. Their display for it was incredible. I mean, they had like this armored police car. Chili! You cannot take your claws and claw glass. That is the worst sound I've ever heard in my life. Did you hear that? Oh my gosh, Chili. Oh, wow. That was absolutely brutal. All right, hold on. I'm gonna let you out. I'm just tied up right now. Oh my gosh. That was the worst sound I have ever heard. Come here, come on. There you go. Come on. Out the door, let's go. There you go. Make haste. Wow. Straight up the worst sound I've ever heard. Yeah, I wish I didn't hear it too. Man, she must have been really mad if she had to pull out the claw and the glass. Oof. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. So they had a police armored car, and then kind of like a, I don't know, kind of a robber's car, you know, they're trying to do the getaway and stuff. And then they had lights up in the ceilings, like gunshots going. Oh, it was very impressive. When you walked into the area where you could play the game, it was like going to Disneyland, right? It was you walked into like a police station, and then like the robber guys were escaping, and then you had to like run out to like the police cars, but those were like the game stations. Oh, it was so well done. If I'm not mistaken, that's one of the last times that E3, as a lot of the bigger publishers, had a real presence at E3. I'm gonna save my coordinates just in case. I had a bad feeling about this. I don't know why. It's got a bad feeling. There we go. Throw that in there. Doop, doop, doop. Sweet.
Duchess Spit attacked. X500. Hi Scar. We have really enjoyed watching your videos over the years. You're our favorite hermit. Smile. One question for you. Have you ever played
Have I ever played Microsoft Flight Simulator? I have. Oh man. Well, first of all, thank you for the nice comment. I very much appreciate that. It was very nice of you to say. And I'm dodging, I'm weaving those bits. I have played Microsoft Flight Simulator. As you know, you probably know, I love aviation. And when I was playing it, I was playing with the mouse and keyboard. It wasn't really going well. But at the time when it first came out, you couldn't buy any of the sticks or the yokes and all that stuff because they were all just sold out. And then I gave up playing because playing on the mouse and keyboard was brutal. It was brutal. So someday I would like to get back into it. I'd love to get back into it with an actual setup. I think it would be so much fun. It's a really well-made game. One thing I'd love for it is if there was scenarios of like recovering an aircraft in a spin, or you have a flame out of an engine or something. I think that'd be really fun. Maybe they've added that, or maybe that was part of the game and I just didn't know. But scenarios like that could be, I thought would be really fun. Like, you know, you got an engine out, you got a stalled compressor, I don't know, anything like that. And you got to somehow solve your way out of this issue. To me, that sounds super fun. That's super fun. But yeah, I did enjoy it, especially flying where I live. Now, it wasn't the most detailed of maps. Like if you live in LA or New York or some of these bigger cities, London, places like that, you get the really detailed maps. But even for my area, it was detailed. Like I could fly over where I live and I'm like, hey, I kind of see my house. Kind of do. I know people who live in, you know, like the bigger cities where they get those super detailed maps. We're basically like, that literally is my house. That is my car. I've heard good things about No Man's Sky. I see the chat talking about that. We played No Man's Sky when it came out, and we were, to be honest, we were a little disappointed. Not quite what it was built out to be, but to my amazement, the developers just like, hey, we're not giving up. We're not giving up. And I tremendous respect for the developers to just keep pushing and making the game that they wanted to. And saying like, hey, we took some licks here, but we're not going to give up. Like, mad respect to them for that. I definitely want to try it again. A lot of updates since, I bet. I played it maybe once or twice afterwards, but not since they added that base building stuff. That could get me excited. No Man's Sky is incredible now. That's awesome. DLC sized updates for free. Yeah, like I said, mad respect for them. They took a beating in the press, and you know, content creators and everybody kind of gave them a rough time. I wasn't happy, but they've really turned it around. So as I said, huge respect. Oh yes, yikes, yikes. We are almost dead. I see. Oof. Okay, we're good now. Oop. Can't dodge and weave those things at all. No Man's Sky is pretty much a new game. Wow. Yeah, I really should give it another try. Is there any multiplayer aspect where you can, you know, do some fun stuff with your friends? Build bases together, anything like that?
Bit attacked. X500. If you want a flight sim to try with a keyboard and mouse, check out Freelancer. It's basically a space dog fighting game.
Ooh.
Very pretty graphic.
Oh, it is pretty good. Oh, even for its age. Oh, that's awesome, Kaz. I'll definitely check that out. I do love them, and I never got a stick. Oh, wait. Speaking of making purchases that I probably don't need, I saw a lightsaber that I really want. So I mean, I don't need one. I've got Darth Vader's lightsaber right here, you know. But so there's a lightsaber company called Empire's Forge or Emperor's Forge, something like that. Yeah, I'm a nerd. It's fine. It's fine. I'm proud of it. But they've got a Luke Skywalker lightsaber on there that looks so cool. Oh, it looks so cool. Oh man, I was looking at it and I'm like, oh. I'm like, man, that would go really well for a stream prop. You know, we could have a little like duel between them or something like that. I'm trying to justify it in my head. Like, I mean, yeah, I could use it on the streams, not just play with it in my backyard. But yeah, it looks really cool. But it would be a fun stream prop, to be honest with you. It's an investment in entertainment. You're right. It's an investment in entertainment. It's just a little bit expensive, but it is really cool. It's really cool. I was kind of blown away by how awesome some of these custom lightsabers are. If I were to ever go, well, at some point I'll go to Disneyland, but probably be a little while. But when I do go back sometime, I hope they're still selling the Cal Kestis lightsaber. That's a unique and really cool lightsaber. Like that's a really sweet lightsaber, especially being cut in half like it is from the game. I find that to be a really interesting lightsaber design. Also, you kind of in a weird way feel very connected to it, especially if you played the game. Like you're like, man, I tore up some stormtroopers with that lightsaber. I've got a connection to this thing now. You're probably gonna die. That's true, but aren't we all in the end? You need more cookies. Yes, and I brought more cookies. Bam. You had the Cal Kestis lightsaber? Oh, that's cool. It's super heavy. Awesome. I actually like the sound of it being heavy. That means it's like probably well made. Sweet. Build your own at Galaxy's Edge. Yeah, it's so expensive. It's kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot. I'm a huge cheapskate. When I go to Disneyland, like this is the thing. When I went to Disneyland, I was so good at finding deals. And that's the problem now. I'm like, I can't find any deals. I was very good at finding deals, especially staying at like in a Disney hotel. Like I knew the exact time, and I knew the best time to go, when to go when the prices appear, because you never want to make especially a reservation for Disneyland in advance. You only want to make a Disneyland reservation at least pre-dark times, like maybe 3 months at most out, because they're not going to put the discounts out any sooner. So if you make a reservation 6 months in advance, you're paying more than you would if you made a reservation 3 months in advance. So you're already getting a savings there. And then they would put out the 25% out discounts. I knew exactly when those were going to come out, and I would get a banger of a deal. I would get some sweet deals. Now it's like I can't find any deals anymore. If anyone out there knows how it works now, like let me know, because can't find him. A Disney vlog? Oh, I love making Disney vlogs. I make those videos for my like future when I look back at my past. Like that's what I love about the vlogs. Like those are the ones I always go back to and rewatch. People always ask, do you watch your own videos? I watch my vlogs because they always have such good memories. Such good memories attached to them. If nobody watched those, I'd be perfectly fine with it, because I'm glad that people watch them and enjoy them. But if nobody watched them, I would still be perfectly fine with it, because I make those those are just made just for memories and stuff like that. Any more? Any of you else want to get decapitated? Got 5 of your hits now. Let's see. Seriously, can't wait to take my 3 and 4-year-old though, most likely in 2023. You know, I think that's a good time to go. Honestly, I think you're making a good call. I think 2023 things will continue to get better, and you know, more features returning to the parks. I mean, Fantasmic. Seriously, you don't get to come in after you clog the glass. Nope. Oh my gosh, we're just getting pounded. You know, more and more things are starting to come back. Because one of the things that frustrated me around when the parks reopened was, you know, people are spending, you know, the most they've ever spent at the parks, and they're not getting, you know, their parades, they're not getting their fireworks, they're not getting their Fantasmics or Worlds of Colors and all that stuff. But thankfully, that stuff's starting to come back. So, like, if you're planning to 2023, then I think even more stuff will be back to normal then. So I think that's a great time to go. I hear you. You're here somewhere. Where are you? Oh, there you are. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Do you think we've exhausted this place? I feel like we might have. I don't think there's... Well, every time I say that, then there's another one. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. think we have. I think we've actually cleared this place. Wow. That was a big one. This is one of the biggest end cities I have ever seen. That's wild. Yeah, I think we did a good job.
Bit attacked. X1000. This bit donation is specifically to beat Jackanana on the rankings GTWS lol.
On the rankings, I take that that's an MCC reference. I take it. I take it. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Well, you know me. I'm trading. I'm trading, becoming more powerful every day. Oh, the bit rankings. I see. Oh, we're gonna die. I see. I see on the bit rankings. I see. I see. I see. I got MCC on the mind, my friend. I got MCC on my mind. I actually do have MCC like stuck on my mind right now. It is very much in my mind. But thank you so much for the bits. Very, very generous of you. Very much appreciated. And you guessed it. I'm dodging. Weaving. All right. I think we cleared this place. Let's find a portal away. Let's just take our losses and get out. Let's take our losses and get out. Something was interesting. Somebody mentioned about getting better at MCC, and I totally agree.
Sir Zero Silver bit attacked. X1000. Hey, you gotta get on that list right, GTWS.
You Hawkeye the list. So thank you so much for the support. Very, very much appreciated. Very, very, very much. So somebody mentioned something. Hey, there we go. Safety. Our home. Safety. Here we come. Oh, I thought I was going right past that. Anyway, somebody had mentioned, what happens if you, is there like a golden build? Somebody told me that I have to go for the golden build, and I don't know what the golden build is in relation to Build Mart. Please, somebody tell me. I don't know what that means. I don't. Yeah, I did Hawkeye that portal. You are 100% right. Some builds are worth more points. Okay. The one with the gold brick on the outline. So, okay, so there's on the floor, there's a gold brick outline, and those builds are worth more than the other builds? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know. Somebody mentioned that, and I was like, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'll have to ask the crew. Worth double points. Oh, wow. And is it random? Like this one becomes gold and then this one over here becomes gold? Or is it always the one like in the middle, for instance? Is that one always gold? Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Very nice. Oh, where is my Shulkers? Yeah. How many did we get? 1, 2, 3, and just shy. Okay. Okay. That's 3. Oh, no. We got 4. We got 4. We got 4 stacks. Oh, that is amazing. That is way more than I thought we were going to get. Oh, that is a lot of Shulker boxes. Oh, I love it. Oh, and we got spending money, which I'm not sure what is the more useful thing. That might be the more useful thing because let's take a peek out here. There is a ton of cool new shops. So glad we're building where we're building the shopping district. Whew. So glad we're doing this. Like, look at how much better this is. Like, look at logs of gigabytes here. Pearls. Oh, I want to visit that in a video. Her treasure shop. This thing's super cool. Impulse House. Look at that. Look at that logo up there. That's wild. That is wild. Did we just lose Minecraft? Hold on. Are we back? Thought we died there for a second. You got that shop. You got Cubs Green shop over here. The entity, of course. I don't know how to get in it. So we'll figure that out. I don't know what that is, but that looks cool. Oh, here it is. This actually might be the most useful shop right here. Look at this. Look at this. Wait, hold on. Here it is. I want to buy all of this. I want it all. I want it all. Also, I'm pretty sure Impulse has beacons, so we might have to see if he actually is selling those. So we'll do that in our next episode. But so glad we decided to build that shopping district there. Way better ideas. Way better. Just bash my head on everything. Have you found the big cookie yet? Yes. After I finish my video, I did. You'll see in the video. I don't know how I didn't notice that. It's completely oblivious. It's like it's the true definition of hiding in plain sight. Oh, I'm so happy to look at this. Look at this. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. So something I want to talk to you guys about real quick is I've been thinking that might be something fun we could do on stream. Is that I've gotten this like creek idea. So this creek right here, by the way, I put fish in it. We could take this and we could make this go all the way around the tree down here under this. We can make a little bridge and then it could output in a little waterfall right there.
Sir Zero Silver bit attacked. X500. It'd be a shame if the old Scar ship made a return to shoot down Doc's Tower GTWS Hawkeye.
We need a laser gun. That is a good idea. And then I thought, we could do it that way, or we could take it this way and fill in this area, make like a little like gorge down through here, and then outputs over here somewhere. That also could be a good plan. We could do both, honestly. But the idea of having this little creek kind of flowing around the tree just sounds fun to me.
Jackanana bit attack. X500. So, should we call it hashtag KFC or hashtag CustSay? I did say the SpaceX site. Great stream.
I think we could say, I think, probably have to do the KFC at this point. We'll probably have to do the KFC at this point. I think we'll have to do the KFC. I wonder if they have a KFC on the installation. They might. Wow, look at that, Australia. Anyway, this is so funny. I love this. Probably the worst part is I should have knocked this down way lower than I did. I just started at this point and then realized like, oh shoot. The idea was to go lower than Grians and Eyes, not keep it higher. Alas. Anyway, I'm delirious. We've streamed for a really long time, but in the end, we got exactly what we needed. And thank you for coming out, everybody. You definitely made my day. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. Thank you so much for all the bits. Thank you so much for all the subscriptions. Mods, couldn't do it without you. Thank you for all the support. And if you're new around here, make sure you hit the follow button. We also have a brand new channel. If you're not subscribed to the main channel, make sure you do that. But if you're already subscribed to the main channel, we've got a second channel, the Scar Clips channel. So make sure you jump over there. New video today. Condensed MCC,
X500.1
so many other things coming.
Donation to end the day. Thanks for the stream.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming out. I very, very much appreciate it. And yeah, by the way, can I just take one moment before you leave? One moment here, one moment. I was not anticipating the reaction to that channel as it caught. Like, it has 40,000 subscribers in less than a week. Like, that's just unbelievable. So thank you so much for that. Very, very much. Yeah, it's hard to even put that into words, like how much I was blown away by the generosity and the support on that. I can't even believe it. I want to talk more about that channel soon. But just know that I very much appreciate each and every one of you. And there's way more I want to talk about with that, but we're going to get to that soon. But for now, we are going to raid Pete. Pete's on. Hello, Pete. Pete's on. Let's go raid Pete from MCC. But yeah, go say hi to Pete for me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Watch a guy who knows how to play Minecraft. He's even in the end. You could see the differences in somebody who knows what he's doing in me. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. As I said, go say hi to Pete for me.
X500. Need to beat Erin's score.
Beat Erin's score. All right, guys. Thank you so much for the bits. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.